Ohio, I was just curious, is this year, are you defending the title, or is it a turn of the page and it's a whole new journey?
Oh, it's a definite turn of the page, whole new journey. We're right back at the bottom with everybody else. You know, just you get what you earn. You don't get to carry over anything from the previous year. So we like to say we're attacking for another one, not defending anything. So that's kind of our mentality around here. You know, we learn and grow from the good and the bad, whether we come off a great season or a bad season, or our last game we win, last game we lose. It really has nothing to do with what we do this September, because we are truly a new team.
Progress today?
Oh yeah. I mean, this is our preseason games. So that's all we got is each other, and we try to, get as many guys opportunity as we can. Try to just cut them loose today. We're going to come back Wednesday and have a little bit more of a situational scrimmage and make sure that sometimes when you just go play, you don't get enough work situationally like you need live. So we'll come back Wednesday and we'll make sure we get a lot of situational work, some special situations, and cover some different things at the end of the scrimmage. But absolutely, this is a good start for us. These guys need to go play. We got our former players back, so we had a little bit of an environment out there, But there were some good things on both sides. A little disappointed. I thought the defense really was very solid and consistent all day. Just didn't like how we finished on the goal line. I didn't think they finished well. A little undisciplined. Had some penalties down there offside. And then offensively, we were just kind of didn't really ever get the rhythm that I'd like for us to see. But again, sometimes you have bad plays. This is what I told them before the scrimmage. Sometimes it's an incomplete pass, but did you make the right decision? Sometimes it's just a bad call versus what they do, but are we making the right decisions? Are we in the right places? Because again, it's not like we're game planning to go play this opponent. We're trying to evaluate, and we got to make sure that we put them in the best situations possible to get a good evaluation so that we can grow them up. Because we play 3 weeks from today. So this is a good start for us. We got a lot of knowledge that we'll get out of this tape. I thought they competed well. Did not have a lot of penalties until the end. Again, offensively, we had some big plays. Had a couple nice runs, but just not the consistency that we need. And then had some really, I think we had 3 penalties on the receivers, and those are the things that get you beat. So some of those discipline things we got to clean up. But overall, good solid day, and anxious to watch the tape and get a good evaluation of all these guys tomorrow in our staff meetings.
What did you see from the quarterbacks today?
They all 4 did some good things. Again, Kelly had a couple of tough breaks. We gets an interception on Tanner Muse, but we don't cut the end. He's counting on us to cut the end. You don't cut the end, so if the guy gets his hands on it, it's a tip ball. It's a pick. Tips are picks, and so he had a couple of tough breaks like that, but he made the right decisions. He did what we asked him to do, and that's what we evaluated him on. And he went against I think outside of maybe one series, he went against the one defense the whole time. But Zarek made some nice plays. I thought DeAndre Overton, it was good to see him. I think he finished on 3 really good balls. Hunter came in, threw a touchdown pass, made a couple other nice throws. We didn't really finish on them, but put them where they needed to be, made the right decision. And then Chase made a couple good plays. Chase came in, I think T. Higgins' first catch was a big play. And Chase made a great throw there. So they all did a good job. They all had a couple plays they'd like to have back, but again, it's just good to be able to go and play. And then defensively, one thing I was very encouraged with them is because I think we're going to have good depth. I think we can have real, strength in numbers over there. But I mixed it up with our swarm group going against our first offense, and we had 2 3 and outs. So it was good to see the defense just kind of go play and respond when I put them in a couple of situations.
How fast did they play?
I didn't watch the tape, but I didn't really notice him, so he must have played pretty good. Usually, if I notice him at center, it's probably not good. But he's had a good camp. Had 3 guys graduate yesterday. He was one of them. Him and Crowder and Dorian. So they had the day off yesterday. But Fauci's been very solid. But I need to see the tape to really give him a good evaluation.
Dabo, who wasn't able to go today?
I think we had most everybody back in there. We had a few guys. Balin Spector was out. Logan Rudolph, we're going to probably put him back in practice on Monday. Hall Morton.
Farrell back in.
Who?
Farrell.
Cleveland, he was back. Let's see, who else was not in there today? Hell, Marcus Edmond was out today. I think Jalen was still out today. So Mitch Hyatt was out today, which was actually good, to get some other guys a lot of work. I think that's about it. But most everybody will be back here pretty soon.
These guys would indulge one more from me.
Oh, and Shadell Bell. Missing him right now. He's had a little calf strain.
How do those 2 wins over Ohio State get you to where you are today? One en route to a championship.
I don't think those 2 wins over Ohio State got us where we are. I think they were just part of the journey that we've been on. What got us where we are is a bunch of players buying in the way we do things and a lot of big wins. Certainly those were a couple big wins along the way against 2 great teams. But it's just part of the journey that we've been on.
Thank you.
Obviously, you evaluate every practice and every snap. How important, though, are these scrimmages?
Oh, it's real important. And again, as coaches, we know what we're looking at, and there's just sometimes something might not look good to just somebody sitting in the stands or something like that. But it's huge for us from an evaluation standpoint. We might be trying to. We need something done because we really need to see this guard in a certain situation, or we really need to see a wide out in a certain situation. We really need to see whatever it may be, and we're evaluating every single snap. And for me, I need to know who knows what to do. They need to demonstrate the knowledge, and I need to see it done with the great effort and toughness that we expect around here. So that's at every single position. And then you got to be a consistent performer. You can't. What you put on tape. That's what as coaches. That's what we're coaching and allowing. And that's what you're doing as a player. And again, you're gonna have a bad day here and there, or whatever. But we're looking for consistency. And you may be where you're supposed to be lined up. You may have great effort, and you made the right decision. Sometimes you just get beat. I can live with that. That's just life. Sometimes you just get beat. The other guy makes a good play. But let's make sure it's not because we're not doing our part in maximizing our knowledge and giving ourselves the best chance to be successful.
How'd that to you?
He played really well. He had our short yardage. He probably had the best run of the day on our short yardage rack. We just did a little rack of short yardage, and he broke one about 30-something yards, and really just kind of made it. He just somehow found a little crease, and then he's got a gear, he can go get it. He's going to be a really good player. I'm excited about Travis. Tough runner, ran tough down here on the goal line. He's a strong kid, and he's got the mentality that you love in a back.
You said Mitch sat out today. What was his reason for sitting out?
He got hit in the head the other day with a ball right in the eye, goofing off before practice, him and Hearn. And he wasn't paying attention. The ball hit him right in the eye.
So it's just concussion protocol, I guess?
Yeah, I guess. He'll be all right.
How's the punting game looking?
I thought Will Spires was really good today. Really good. And, again, same thing. We're trying to rep 3 guys. We did live everything today, good on good. Live kickoff, return, kickoff coverage, punt return. Got a bunch of field goal work, mixing and matching a lot of people, but I thought they all did solid today. Will probably won the day today. Pretty sure that's what the tape's going to show me. But
So a little separation developing between you and
just today. It's one day they can't win the job in a day, and they can't lose the job in a day. It's really the totality of camp, and it all counts. Just like I thought for Kelly, for example, he probably had maybe as good a day as we've had by a quarterback around here yesterday in a long time. Just unbelievable. And then today, a little different environment, a little different situation. We didn't finish on a couple plays. We had a couple things go wrong, but I still liked how he responded. I liked how he pushed through. Didn't have the production that he had yesterday, but he still did what he needed to do.
But the consistency starting to come for him.
Yeah, he's been very consistent. He's been incredibly consistent, as far as just doing what we needed him to do. And as I think same thing with Eric and Hunter. And in that little chase, he kind of won't go away. He's got a little swag to him. He's got a lot of talent. I think all four of those guys are progressing the way we want.
All set. Go let him go.